Stop eating your savings. It is not your love. Stop eating your savings. It is not moi. I, Profitable Funmi here. If your savings don't really achieve its purpose, this video is for you. If your savings always saving you, this video is for you. If you like to chop your savings like moi, this video is for you. So I'm going to be sharing with you 7 tips on how to keep your savings as savings. 7 tips on how to make sure your savings fulfill its purpose. Number 1, name your savings. Give your savings a name. Name it. Naming it gives it a sense of purpose. Let's say now they are saving money to buy a car. Name that account as car funds. They are saving to buy a house. Name that account as house funds. If it's an emergency fund, name it as emergency funds. Giving it name gives your savings a sense of purpose. You are reminded each time that this social money in my account, in this social account, is for this purpose and this purpose alone. Number 2, use a separate account. Please don't mix your savings with your regular checking account. If you have an account that you use on a day-to-day basis, that is not the place for your savings. The best thing is to have a separate account for your savings. You can keep an account with PiggyVest, you can open an account with Carrywise and a lot of others. You don't have to keep your savings separately from your regular spending money. Number 3, automate your savings. Please don't count too much on your discipline. We are all human. Don't count on your discipline. You might not be disciplined always, and don't leave savings to where you feel like. Since you already made a provision for it in your budget, the best thing is to make sure that you automate it. So month in, month out, week in, week out, that particular set amount is withdrawn at that particular time without fail. What automated savings does for you is that once you set a particular amount to withdraw at a particular time, you have set up a program. What is that date? What is that time? That particular sum will move from your account. So you don't have to be disciplined. You don't have to feel like it, because immediately your savings is being moved from that account into the appropriate account. So a lot of these platforms offers these services. You can do that on Bamboo. You can do that on Carrywise, you can do that on PiggyVest, or a lot more. That you cannot set a particular date. Maybe the day you earn your salary now can be the day that same day you move your savings. So once your salary is in, that particular amount which is your savings is being deducted from your account into your savings account or your investment account. So that way you don't have to count so much on your discipline. Number 4, lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up. Yeah, platforms like PiggyVest and the rest also give an option where you can safe lock. So if you're that person that you know that you may not count so much on your discipline to always keep you from spending your money, it is better to lock it up. Take that set amount, lock it for a period, can be 3 months, can be 6 months, can be a year, whatever, and you won't get interest to doing that, and keep that money away from your reach. I remember on social media I was seeing a quote where I was saying that if you listen to every touching story that you hear, or you to every touching story that you hear, you will soon become the next touching story. So if you're that person that, yes, you cannot do without, maybe one person comes with their issues, that one comes with their problem, you always have to dip your into your savings after you have budgeted your giving and you've invested that budget, and you feel like, okay, I cannot do without not giving. The best thing is to safe lock your funds. So that way you are guilt free, even when you are not spending that money that you don't have. You understand? So it's better you safe lock your money, keep your money in a safe lock, and you have access to it even until that set time which you have earlier agreed with. They have, like you have earlier set, that earlier date which you have set. So until that day, you don't have access to such. And the good thing about safe lock is that while doing it, you also earn interest. Platforms like PiggyVest, like Carrywise, Fair Money, and so on and so forth. Number 4, track why you're always broke. Track your expenses. So this way, you're able to know if you're under budgeting. Probably, okay, track whatever is taking a lot of money from you. Maybe it's your transport or your feeding, all of that will make you to go back to your savings again. So track that particular expenses, then sit to study. Yeah, the inflation is high right now. Probably you're under budgeting for feeding. You understand? Maybe as at 2 months ago, 20k could feed you in a month. As a last year, 20k could feed you in a month. But right now, with the way situation of things are, that may not go anywhere. So the best thing is to track whatever is taking money away from you, like with that particular expenses that you are spending so much more on a monthly basis, and see if probably you're under budgeting, so you can adjust your budget accordingly. So it's best that you track your expenses, so you know exactly where your money is going to. So you know the solutions, adjust your budget accordingly. What I'm going to be talking about is unfollow your money triggers. Yeah, money triggers are those things that you see or that you hear that makes you want to spend money excessively. Maybe now you go on social media, you see that new Tesla truck, you see that your fave shopping, you see your that favorite influencer influencing a particular product and all of those things, or probably your friends. It can only be your immediate friends at home, and somehow whatever they do is influencing you to spend that money that you didn't budget for. The best thing is to unfollow, especially if it's on social media. Unfollow fast. Yeah, that your friend that is always selling, maybe selling clothes and all of those things, and their status is always crowded like waist bead, selling all different kind of items, and you are always tempted each time. The best thing is to, I'm not saying you should cut off your friends, so I'm only telling you that for your own mental health sake, for your whole financial peace, mute their status, mute those people's status, or follow those your favorite influencers on Instagram that are triggering you to spend that money that you don't have. You thank yourself for it in the future. And the last one, remind yourself why you started saving in the first place. Yes, maybe you're saving for a car, you're due to have a car now. Yeah, that savings is for your car. So remind yourself, this particular money I want to spend that is not for my car. Maybe while you're taking that money to buy something else, and that particular thing you're spending money on, is it really worth it? Should I deplete out of my car funds in order to buy this particular thing, in order to hang out with my friends, in order to do this particular thing? It's better you ask yourself that question. So it takes you back to reset. You're able to reset yourself and like, okay, let me face the goal. The goal is the goal, and if possible, print out those pictures, print out those pictures. Yeah, that car you want, print it out. Remind yourself daily, that house you want to buy, print it out. Remember when something else comes that is not for that purpose, you're able to carry a picture and imagine yourself driving that car or sleeping in that house that you have, or in that travel. Maybe you plan that, okay, this is my vacation fund, I'm going to a vacation in the next 6 months. Picture yourself in that particular place. Then wait, if your current expense is better than that feeling which you are intentionally saving for. So remember your why. Always remember your why. And again, if you are saving for something like your rent now, we prefer to sleep under the bridge. Think about that. And we can also learn from you. If you have ever derailed your savings and went back on track, share in the comments your secrets.